What's that meant? Boots fit? Mail getting through? Good. You join me in the woods, but not just any wood. Today I'm in Derring Woods near Pluckley. Now a lot of you might know that this is quite famous, and it's famous as one of the most haunted locations in the UK. Definitely the most haunted woodland. It is full of stories of ghosts and disappearances and mass graves being found. So I thought I'd come down here and check it out, and it seems pretty cool so far. The ground is quite clean in some places for it. So I'm basically on a wild camp recce. So if you'd like to see me camp here overnight by myself to break bread with the undead, chill with the cryptids, then give us a like and a comment on this video. Well, full disclosure, I'm a veteran. I don't believe in ghosts. To be honest, I think the most dangerous thing in this woods is probably human beings. So there we go. I don't really go into all the hocus pocus stuff. I'm not saying people think, I'm not saying people don't think they haven't seen stuff. The human mind is very complex. We don't completely understand it, and I think it can play tricks on you. And plus, if you're alone in the woods in the dark, you start to get a little bit hypersensitive and a bit jumpy. The heart rate increases, and that goes back to the days when we weren't top of the food chain and human beings used to get hunted. It happens to everything in the animal kingdom. It's basically your body getting you ready to run or fight, whichever one you're into at the time. So yeah, but as I say, if you want to see me spend the night here, hopefully, because it's school holidays, there won't be too many groups of kids around. The place is probably teeming with YouTubers reviewing their latest tent, knife and or lightweight sleeping bag. So yeah, give us some feedback if you want to see it. I'd like to apologise for not getting a video out last week. I mean, I never really said, I don't think I did anyway, that I was going to put a video out every week. But that's what I was kind of aiming for. I didn't have a very good week last week. I'm not going to try and make any excuses. My head was just in absolute dog order. I could barely leave the house. I nearly went out. I think I jumped in the car, I didn't get out of town. I just came back and binned it off. I just felt absolutely awful, and to be honest, I just can't do it when I'm like that. I can barely do anything, to be honest. But there we go. I like to be kind of transparent on this channel, mental health wise, because mental health is the main reason why I'm doing this. It's and hopefully anybody else going through the same kind of problems, you'll understand where I'm coming from. For anybody who's not been to this woodland, it's really well, like kind of laid out with tracks. Yeah, every now and again you'll come to like a big crossroads with like a 5-way split on it. There's a car park as well, but I mean, it's only really good for about, I don't know, about 8 cars. I don't know where all the ghosts park. suppose if they can like walk through walls and stuff, they could probably drive through anything, so it probably doesn't matter for them. The council will get them though, if they can find a way to get revenue from the undead. Trust me, they would do. That's why I don't believe ghosts exist. If they did exist, our government would have found a way to tax them by now. I'm just having a looking around at the floor cover, because if I'm going to camp somewhere, I don't need to be somewhere where there's just shitloads of brambles. And the furthest you get away from the car park, which is ideally where I want to be, the worse the forest floor cover is. I mean, it is just completely covered here. I'll give you an example. Round. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. I did have a tramp through a part of it from one path to another, because there was a little pond on the map and I wanted to see if it was dry or not. There was 2 ponds and they were both dry, which is kind of what I expected due to the weather we've been having. If I find a suitable spot, then I might stick a hammock up, because I want to check my hammock out, because I haven't used it for a while. We may even get a brew on. We shall see. It is school holidays. There was 3 cars in the car park. One arrived when I got here. There was 2 already here, but I haven't seen anybody else. I mean, this is quite a big woodland, but it is a well-travelled woodland. See, this is another one of those 5-way crossings. I think I'm going to be going that way. We shall see. Right, let's do a little bit more, and then we'll bring you back again, as they say. Loads of blackberries around this bit. Thousands and thousands of them. Not ready yet though. We'll have a munch on those a bit later. But yeah, definitely not ripe yet. Right, I think we've found our spot. There's quite a few trees here. It's perfect for a tent, it's perfect for a tarp, and I could probably get a hammock here as well. But like every other spot in this woods, because literally hundreds and hundreds of people have camped in it, I was tracking what I thought was a human track, where somebody had camped through the woods, and that's what led me to this place. And lo and behold, it's an abundance of sign cut marks in trees. Somebody tried to carve their name in the tree. What looks like a swastika and SS symbols maybe. Great, that's all we need. That gives you a warm fuzzy feeling inside, doesn't it, sleeping out in the woods in the middle of nowhere. And of course, because it is alien to some people, somebody's already had a fire there. I will tidy that up. I can't really see any rubbish, which is unusual considering, I mean, if they can't, I mean, there's a little bits of tin foil around and there's a piece of plastic there, but this is old sign. This is really old sign. I think it's probably a few years since people have been here. It's just they haven't made a massive amount of effort to sort their shit out. So we'll just scatter the burnt bits. So I mean, it's not difficult, is it? Put some more leaves on there, just make it a little bit less noticeable. I mean, I can tell somebody's been here, but I mean, let's face it, a blind man can track a human, especially a stupid one. Stupid ones leave more sign. So yeah, we're gonna have a look around here, see where I can stick my. I might stick my hammock up, see if it's still working and everything's okay. And yeah, there's a tree there and there's a tree there. I quite like that position. We're actually not too far away from the tracks, but this woodland is very, very dense. There's a road over in that direction. I think the car park's only in that direction. I think it's about half a k though. But yeah, obviously somebody else is quite like this. But as I say, all the good spots have been used for a bloody reason, haven't they? So right, let's get some kit out. Right, as you can see, we're in our spot. We've got the tarp up. I've just got it in a kind of lean-to configuration. It's not going to rain. I don't really need it, but just rigged up a couple of jungle knots on the corners and pegged out the back. Check the hammock out. The straps look quite frayed. Didn't really want to risk the hammock. I'll get some more at some point. In fact, I've got some climbing rope somewhere. Rather than like the tree huggers on the DD hammock, I'll rig up something using climbing rope. It'll be much stronger. So we'll give that a go. We've got our cup. Got a different cook set today. We've got the good old mess tins, tried and tested by generations of soldiers. Can't be wrong, can they? So yeah, I've not used these things for a long time. So we've got our brew kit, plenty of it. This is my brew and emergency ration thing, this. So we've got some noodles in there as well, should we need noodles. And we've got a fire dragon stove, the old BCB job. Now these are completely new to me, because in my day we had the old Recce, but Recce is banned now apparently as a dangerous substance. So there we go. Not entirely sure what people are doing with it. I mean, the fumes are pretty nasty, but apart from that, I mean, it was fine. So we've got fire dragon fuel inside it. It takes 3 in there, and you tear the top off it, pop it out, and just put the actual gel in there. I'll see if I can get a better camera angle in a minute. My GoPro is knackered. I'm using my phone because I basically can't afford another GoPro. So I'll have to maybe, if I bring a tripod out with me, maybe sort that out. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a pain doing this, but there we go. It is what it is. I'm sure everybody's seen these fire dragon stoves before. I mean, they've been around for a while now. Pop that in there. You can light it with a fire steel or just a lighter. I mean, what are you doing out without a lighter? I mean, seriously. I mean, I can rub sticks together with the best of them, but bit of leaf litter in the water, but that's all right. It's a little bit on the uneven side, but we'll stick that on there, see how it goes. Right, it seems like it's doing okay. Got some bubbles coming up there. Doesn't need to be boiling its backside off to make a brew. We don't want it to take all day, so let's get some water in the cup. We got coffee and chocolate, kind of mocha style. Again, it's what I normally, it's my go-to. You can have a bit of wood in there as well. Right, and that's just gone out, so that was perfect. Right, let that cool down and drink our brew. It is a really, really good spot, this is. I can hear the road back that way. We're not too far away from it, but the road has no footpath, so you won't get people walking along it, which is good. The track that we came down to go into this bit, it wasn't very, very well used. In fact, one of the reasons I went down there in the first place is because it's not marked on the map. It's obviously been made fairly, well, not fairly recently, but I don't know what how old that map sheet is, but it wasn't on it, which was a bonus. So it looks pretty good. I mean, obviously somebody else has found this spot, but everywhere else there's only a few places which the forest floor is clean enough to camp. The rest of it is just knee to chest high brambles, which is obviously nobody's going to bother with. I mean, I could wade through it all and clear an area, but I don't want to disturb anything. I don't want to start hacking bits of the forest floor down or anything like that to make space for a camp. I just want to take what's here naturally. I mean, obviously somebody else has camped here as well. I don't mind camping in spots people have camped before, so long as it's not recent. And I don't think there's anybody been here for at least a year. I did find a bit of rubbish with a sell-by date October 2024. So, I mean, that's probably, it was probably a year old when it was dropped, considering sell-by dates like last for quite a while after people buy stuff usually. So that's how I tend to gauge where I'm going to go to a spot that's been previously occupied. If there was like in-date beer cans and stuff knocking around, or there'd been something built here, then I probably would have shied away from it. But I think I'm pretty safe. It is the perfect spot. I mean, if I had the means to secure my hammock, which I'm going to have to work on because the tree huggers don't seem that great, I can put that up. It's great for a tarp and bivvy. It's good for a bivvy on its own, and it's perfect for a tent. It's reasonably flat. So I haven't heard anybody around, even though there was like 3 cars in the car park when I got here. Just waiting for our stove to cool down. This didn't do too bad. It was all right. I mean, obviously you don't need to get it to a massive boil. This wasp needs to fuck off as well. Thank you. Yeah, we don't need to get it to a massive boil. It's just warm enough to drink, which is great. I mean, it was kind of boiling. Fuck's sake. I think he's gone. Don't mind sharing the woods with wildlife, but personal space, you know what I mean? Yeah, be interesting how this place is for a night out. As I say, if you want me to spend the night out here on my Todd in the most haunted woodland in the country, then give us a like and give us a comment, and I'll get down here. It probably will be this week, to be honest. We shall see how things go. I mean, hopefully I'll be all right. I was an absolute mess last week. It was awful. But there we go. We'll see how it goes. Right, all packed up. No traces left. That's where the fire was before. Just going to chuck a little bit more on that. And yeah, everything I brought into the woods, I brought out of the woods. And that is including poo, by the way. I did have a dump earlier on. It is in a poo bag and it is coming with me. I've got dogs, so I've got dog poo. It has always amazed me that most people pick up after their dogs. This place is actually awash with dog crap. I haven't walked down the path here, which I haven't saw a pile of dog poo, which is disgusting. But people pick up after their dogs, but quite happily bury their shit in the woods. I don't think it's particularly tactically sound. Don't care what other people do, but I pack mine out, and I always have done. So there we go. Right, let's find our way back to the car park, and I think it's that way, and get out of here. Right, we're done. I'm nearly back to the car. I understand that these videos would get more views if I was actually camping overnight. That's fine. I am still going to be camping overnight. I just kind of wanted to put one out. One, because I like to show the recce's as well, and go in the woods, make a brew, have a bit of a chill. But I kind of wanted to let you guys know that I'm kind of still here, because obviously I didn't put a video out last week, so I wanted to kind of get a quickie in. I don't know how long this video is. It's a light aircraft. We're near Headcorn. There's a aerodrome up there. I think that's where they do parachuting from. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason for this video anyway. So cheers for watching. Hope you're all well, and I'll catch you in the next one, which will be an overnight camp. Catch you later.